we need to talk about this Donald Trump trial, this hush money trial with Stormy Daniels, and we really need to prepare ourselves for what we really want out of this because I've been following the trial much as anyone else has, and some people may have been following it more or less, whatever. But I think we really need to have a discussion of like, it's your perception of what may happen may be a lot easier than what is actually going to happen. Now, I hear a lot of people that want to celebrate Trump's what should be inevitable guilt here. You know, the jury's going to find him guilty. Oh, look at all the evidence. Oh my gosh. His lawyer, Michael Cohen, already got arrested for campaign violations, and he was the one distributing the hush money. He was the one writing out the $130,000 checks and all that stuff. Like, you know, if you look at everything on paper, it's like, yeah, Trump is guilty as sin. But here's the thing. Do we really need to do this? And is it even beneficial to do this? Because people make it sound like Trump is going to be found guilty. He's going to get jail time. Case closed. Oh boy. Oh boy, him and the Republicans look stupid now. Oh, they supported a criminal. I can't just I look at this like say, okay, the jury verdict comes out, he's found guilty on all 42 counts, or even just some of the counts that are at a felony level that give him jail time. Do you seriously think like he's just gonna be whisked off to jail? Like that's how it's gonna go? Like it's just like there's gonna be no sort of disruption to civil society? And that's where I get to things where I'm like, is this seriously worth the potential civil unrest that this may cause? This is a guy that is very hyper popular, whether you want to admit it or not. This is a guy who, and this is the thing, polling is tight for this, but the one poll statistic that I keep seeing that I find most interesting is those who are non-voters. Those who are polled, who do you support, Biden or Trump, that are non-voters, is tipped towards Trump. So you have it almost 50-50 when you poll people that are actual voters, but it's tipped towards Trump several percentage points when you're asking non-voters who you support. That's kind of alarming because it shows that a good portion of society, more than half, supports this guy. And trust me, there are plenty of people who are just disenfranchised with the voting process, that are just disgruntled against the American system and capitalism, et cetera, and just don't want to take part in it. And honestly, those are the people that I fear the most as far as civil unrest goes. I got to say, like, is this worth it? Is this worth it? Well, yeah, Archfiend, he's someone who broke the law. What do you want him to just get away with things? Yes. Yes. And one other thing. Yes. Because I'm sorry, but just pompous, elite, billionaire bigwigs, politicians, etc., they just get away with it. I'm sorry to explain that that's how the system works, but they get away with it. It sucks for Stormy Daniels. It sucks for anyone else that he had an adulterous affair with and all that. I feel for them. It sucks. But yes, he should get away with it. Because you're just going... If he's found guilty, if he gets prison time, and then if he wins the election, that is just the biggest FU circumstance. And honestly, I think that is the most deserving of America outcome to all of this. Sometimes in life, you just got to stand back and you got to say, what will happen because of my actions, and is it worth it to go through with my actions? And this is one of those moments. And that's the thing, like, the people that should be offended the most with this, people that donated to the Trump campaign, because he's using these campaign funds to pay his lawyer and hush money fees. Like, those people should be like, what do you mean? I donated thousands of dollars and he's using it to pay off, to keep people quiet for his adulterous affairs? Those people aren't offended. They're still giving money to the guy. What do you think? All of a sudden they're going to be like, wow, he's found guilty. A jury of his peers, of his whatevers, found him guilty. Damn, man. The truth is all so clear now. I can't believe I support. No! Those people are going to be radicalized and just their fandom and their hearts grow even more towards Donald Trump. He is becoming a guy that just, I don't know if you want to use the word martyr, whatever you want to use. I know a lot of people use the word witch hunt. I have a problem with that because it's not a witch hunt, because this guy, if there's one thing Donald Trump is guilty of more than anything else, is just being stupid. How the hell would you play this game with finances of your party, of your political campaign? Like, there is such set in stone concrete rules against that. And again, your lawyer is serving time because he was just found guilty of that in the same hush money trial. Well, not the same trial, but the same circumstances that are now getting Trump in trial. I don't know, man. I feel sorry for anyone on this jury if he's found guilty, because I would have to dig a hole and crawl in and hope society forgets about me by the time I come out. Jail? Oh, God. Good luck to whatever jail he gets sent to. It would have to be surrounded by the National Guard 24 hours a day, 365 days a week, and 388 days on a leap year. I don't know why I thought of 388, but anyway. I don't know, guys. I'm just trying to get ahead of things and say, someone out there should have told me so before this guy was found guilty, because now look what's going on in the world. I'm here to tell you I told you so if this guy is found guilty. Odds are it's going to be a hung jury, or odds are he's going to be found not guilty, because honestly, I just don't see how a jury can sit there and say, do we really want to find this guy guilty? Do we really want to be known as one of the jurors that found this guy guilty? This guy has a very radicalized fan base. This guy has a fan base that stormed the freaking Capitol. Is that the guy who we want to find guilty? I get it, people. Anyone that's liberal-hearted, Democrat-hearted, that want to see this guy serve time in jail, I get it. He's guilty. He has done things that are just uproariously, obviously guilty. But is it worth it? Is it going to ultimately be worth it to get his mugshot again, to get him in a cell, and then see him win the election? Because guess what? You can still run for political office even if you're in jail. Boy, if that ain't the most American stipulation ever. I don't know, people. I just got a really bad feeling now that this trial's winding down. And I just got to put my 2 cents out there. I just got a very, very, very bad feeling. Oh, don't worry. The trial's in New York. It's a very liberal city. He'll be whisked away and there'll be no disruption. Oh, please. Oh, please. Did you see that rally that Trump just had? It was 2-3 weeks ago in Wildwood, New Jersey. They were expecting, planning for 10 to 12,000, and there was 50,000 plus people that showed up at a rally. That is as blue state gets. His guys rally to where they need him, where he is, where he wants them. Trust me, they hear his words. Stand down. Stand down. Stand down doesn't mean go away. Stand down means wait. His guys are issued orders to wait. It's like people think like he's gonna be found guilty and Trump's gonna be like, listen, guys, I'm speaking to all my people that support me. I'm a guilty man. Don't defend me. I'm gonna serve my time because I believe in the American justice system. Okay, okay. Anyways, buckle up, because again, I'm looking at this court case and what the jury's asked to see, and I'm like, my God, if they use their logical minds, this guy is guilty. But I want to see this guy serve time as much as the next guy. But honestly, I hope he's found innocent. That is all.